Welcome to my Scrap Mechanic game preview. This is a game that's early access and you can build a lot of stuff. Now, I'm in a flat world because at the moment there is only creative world. There's no point really showing the main menu and it's only game preview. Because when you go new game, you just click creative and you just choose flat for the normal world. And I'll walk around the normal world in a minute. First we'll show you this. This is one of the things I've created. It didn't quite work out and I've taken a bits of it to pieces, but there you go. Let's put it up on this jack. I'm going to show you some workings of how this works. It's got a lot of wheels. A few wheels at the front. Did have it turning, but there's been issues with that. Saying that would turning wheels, they shouldn't be there no more. Well. Let's do that when you're watching. You see, just right click to remove things. They're bearings, those yellow things make it turn. Show that a little bit in a minute. I'm not showing much, as I say, it's just a game preview. Just give you some kind of idea if you want to buy the game or not. I'd definitely buy it. If you love crafting things, definitely buy it. If you're from back in the day like me, and you like Meccano, you're going to like this, I'd say. And if you like Lego back then, you might like this. Okay. As you can see, you can place blocks and stuff. Okay, now bring them up a bit. There's the engines there, two there, one up there. Tried all the bus in the background. We'll get up to the bus in a minute. Tried making it look kind of nice, but did have it on the back and that, but I took it apart. Tried something out. Tried another YouTuber suspension on it, but it killed my computer's FPS, so I can't use that. And it won't work with the weight of my vehicle because it's weighed a ton. And if I go into this tool here, that's how it works. Now what this complicating, we think it looks complicated, it isn't really complicated in that. It's saying is the seats connected to the engines, so I've got control over the engines. And the engines are connected to all the wheels and showing what way round they turn. Okay, now let's bring it down, do some proper thing in a minute. Have a little drive. It's not the most stable, but still, considering everything, it is actually very stable. Let's see if I can zoom it out here. Okay. That's no control. This is fast to get the engine send it full whack. It's a bit bumpy, but still. It's a bit ugly at the moment, a big block of metal as the end of the world. From near the end of the world for quicker. A bit of blocky and the block of metal at the moment, but still. It did have a lot more nicer shape, but as you can see when the bus, when I go past the bus, it moves fast. And anybody who's played this already knows how hard it can be to make things stable. And to have 4 engines going at full whack is actually pretty impressive, I think. And they not fall over. That's that. Now this is my bus. Oh whoa. So got any lag? My computer has a little bit of trouble recording this program, and it is a bit laggy at the moment in the game. Shouldn't the driver's seat be? No, it doesn't matter. So there's a passenger seat, there's a driver's seat. This is going to become a monster truck in the end. Got the windows in. That's at the moment, I don't think there's any glass. Stairs case landing. Suppose I could use some of that, could I? Maybe some of that support structure. Nah, I'll be happy. No, I don't know, grass container. See, there's not many blocks at the moment, it's very early access. But you can do so much. Then upstairs we have more. Whoa. Oh, I didn't know you can't get upstairs. Oh. I say this one's a work in progress. I only just started making it like 5 minutes ago. Come on, mate, go upstairs. So the roof is too close and you can't get upstairs. But there's the upstairs, and I was going to place that around there, but you can't. So we won't be doing that. I won't have to have a look at that for a while. There was always going to be complications now. If I take the jack, and I get out of it first, and I place this down here. Now obviously to place blocks you just... Sorry, made a mistake. To place blocks you just place blocks. Hold the mouse button down and move your mouse. Spam it, place blocks. And if you use your rotation keys you can change what direction you can drag it. I'm not going to do too much because it takes a minute to delete them all. If you hold down the right mouse button, yes I can drag, but it worked this time. It don't always work. The time you mess around with that, sometimes it can be quicker just to spam your button. But there you go. Now, let's get up on the jack. And what was that? It just came up. I haven't brought that up yet for this one. Look, whoa. The seats have a... But. You can tell I'm new to this myself. I didn't know passenger seats can be linked to anything. Well, there we go. Passenger seats can have some control then. That's nice. So they can control something. Actually, I won't show you on this, but yeah. That's the bus for now. What you can do is, okay, when you place a block like on the floor, that's connected to the floor and it cannot move ever. So you have to put it on the jack. Because then when you build something on it... Oops, Daisy. Just get my rotation right. When you build something on it, you can remove the jack afterwards, then it stays there. And for obvious reasons, like in a garage, you can get under it. So you can get bearings make it move. So if you went like very newbie way of doing it, but still, just for example, look at that. Then you can get the bigger wheels, very smaller wheels, and just put them on there, say. Then another bearing there, and there, that there, and there. Then move that on. And just get a seat. And just the map by the orientation, and I think at the moment, because it's just a quick, that will show you how. I mean, the time placement off centre, no, not nice much. We need the engine, obviously, much. What's this we got here? That's a gas engine, that's the powerful one. The one electric one, that's a bit weak. It's good for some other things. Everything's very good for driving. Too slow. You can turn them up, but... So, you hold your mouse button down and just drag it across. can get complicated though doing that. It's very basic, but when it gets like that and you've got that above your head and then you add in other things like switches and levers and not levers, switches and controllers, but I'm not going to go into controllers, not in this video. And I don't know exactly how to control controller. Now if I take that away, that's going to go fly off into distance. So I have to stop that in a minute. Before I do that, now, make sure the wheels turn the correct way. That one is, that one is, that one is. You see that one will turn that way, and that one will turn that way. Now you go connect your seat to the engine. Now right click, move that. E on the engine, give it a little power. Not too much more. Jump in and there you go. Little car. Very basics. Would be faster if I used wood base, but I'm using iron. So I think wood kind of silly. Unstable. Now you can see why I say I think I've done a good job to get my monstrosity kind of thing over there to work as good as I have. So it's nice and bumpy, no suspension. But I found a way around suspension. Weight. Well, that's that. And you can control each individual bearing. Just like one more thing that I'll go with one of these. Whoops. Like that. Then you can connect it. Things like that. So when you go into these, you get all these controls. But I'm not going to get into that. Let's just quickly delete this. And do something in your hand too. Delete it. I do prefer to do those. Empty handle block. There you go. Something you've got to hold down to delete, something you don't know. And you also get these here, thrusters, but let me show you those. Okay. I'll be back in a minute when I'm in my other world. Here you are guys, in a normal world. Well, creative world, but non-flat world. And this is a little window you get first when you come in. I had to delete my world and start again for some reason that I wouldn't record. Because you can break your world. It's not a good thing, but it's early access. It's not a finished product. There's a lot more to come out of this game, like the rounding tool. When you start, you get this lovely little book. So if it looks too complicated, it's not really. That's all you have to do is read this. It's not as hard as it looks. It can be complicated though. And if you get really confused, there is a video here that I didn't know about. I'm not going to click on it because it'll probably load up the internet. But there you go. And this is normal world. There is some things around here. The Manite Major boards is around here too, because it's a small area at the moment. Because there will be survival world at some point. But at the moment there's not. Come on, get on the lift, mate. Trying to find something for what I'm doing, people. There's a big metal structure somewhere. Don't take no damage. No, let's say. But you could do some really interesting things. I'm thinking of a helicopter. But then it won't take off. You make a spin though. But they'll get all that going in it at some point, hopefully. And when it's creative mode, I mean when it's survival mode, as far as I know you better collect the resources and all. Now, as far as I know too, they don't plan to have mining in the ground and all. So I'm wondering how they're going to do resources collecting. Something like Rust I suppose, like where you'd, or Ark, you'd go over to rocks and go bang, I suppose. I really hope they add mining. Really, that'd be amazing. Be able to make mining machines like a tunnel bore if you're a Minecraft mod player, you know what I mean? Like a great big tunnel bore and be able to dig in the mountain and pick up the whole mountain, shove it in the back and pull it home. That'd be absolutely awesome. Massive train systems, you know. Like trains, let's fly it in a spaceship. I'll see you guys again for my next video, whatever that'll be. Bye for now.